In Parashat Acharei, we learn about two extremes, the highest of the highest and the lowest of the lowest. We first learned about the mitzvah of Yom Kippur, where the high priest would go into the Holy of Holies and encounter God, the holiest day of the year. And then we learn about all the forbidden, despicable relationships that one needs to abstain from. The question is, why put the most holy and the most godly concept and the lowliest concepts in one parsha? The answer, the Torah is teaching us the approach of morality and spirituality. When one finds himself on a level of Yom Kippur, he feels close to God, and he or she are studying and they feel so godly. The Torah is teaching us that it's not enough to feel godly and to be inspired. You need to act every single day in a holy way, and every single day make sure that you are holy and doing the mitzvot, because you could be overtaken by ugly temptations, and when that happens, you will be ready. So, says the Torah, yes, you're very spiritual, you're like Yom Kippur, but the day after, or a few weeks after, you might be in the muck and be overtaken by very lowly temptations. So, be careful and act on it every single day. On the other hand, says the Torah, when a person finds himself or herself in a very lowly spiritual state, and they are capable of doing all these despicable acts which the Torah enumerates, says the Torah that you also have the ability to be like the Kohen Gadol on Yom Kippur. You have the ability to rise and to feel God in your heart to great spiritual levels, and you can discover God in your heart because you have an neshama. So the Torah is talking about two extremes. One that is on a high level and very spiritual, where you need to be careful when the day comes and you feel unholy. And the Torah then speaks about the unholy person who he too can rise to the level of Yom Kippur and be close to God. And this is why we put both concepts in one parsha. Have a good Shabbos.